Have you ever experienced something like this? You are so tired, your eyelids are heavy, but you still refuse to put down your phone. You scroll through videos while whispering to yourself, "When am I finally going to sleep?" Deep down, it's not that you're addicted to the phone, it's that you are afraid to sleep. Because you know the moment you close your eyes, your mind will spiral out of control. It feels like someone suddenly pressed the replay button on your day. The words you didn't say, the tears you held back to look strong, every mistake, every wrong turn, floods your mind like a tidal wave. The more you try to quiet your mind, the louder and more chaotic it becomes. You are exhausted, yet your brain insists on performing a one-man show all night long. You can't tell if you are analyzing memories or just being slowly swallowed by your emotions. Your heart starts racing, your palms get sweaty, and you break into a cold sweat. You toss and turn, but your brain starts a new round of interrogation. You check your phone again, anxiously calculating how many hours are left before you have to wake up. It feels like all your energy has been drained, and even breathing feels like a chore. This isn't procrastination, and it isn't phone addiction. You are running away. Running from the emotions you suppressed all day, and the mess you haven't fixed yet. You are running from the version of yourself that has to wake up tomorrow and pretend everything is fine. So you keep scrolling, not because you care about the content, but because as long as the screen is lit, you don't have to face reality. It's not that you don't want to sleep, it's that you haven't felt safe in so long that you don't dare close your eyes. Please understand, this isn't because you lack self-control or are too sensitive. In psychology, there is a concept called ironic process theory. The more you try to suppress an emotion, the more your brain magnifies it. The more you force yourself to sleep, the more awake your mind becomes. This isn't a failure of effort. It is a natural psychological defense mechanism. There is also a brain network known as the default mode network. It controls our wandering thoughts when we relax, especially in the quiet of the night. It quietly activates everything you forcefully suppressed during the day. Unexpressed emotions, unresolved worries, even things you decided to forget all float to the surface. You aren't being dramatic or fragile. This is a neural backlash from deep suppression. You didn't do anything wrong. Your brain finally has the time to process the emotions you didn't have space for during the day. So, how do we overcome this painful sleep anxiety? If you are willing, try these 3 simple but effective steps tonight. Step 1. Put the phone down, not to force discipline, but to signal to yourself that you have done enough, and you can rest now. You think the phone keeps you company, but it is actually draining your last bit of drowsiness. It keeps your brain in defense mode, making you more awake and more anxious. Try turning off the screen and be gentle with yourself. Listen to low-frequency music, rain sounds, or white noise. Let your mind slowly retreat from the flood of information and return to your own rhythm. When you slow down, your brain realizes you aren't forcing it to fight anymore. Step 2. Write it down. Don't let emotions stay in your head overnight. You don't need to figure everything out. You just need an outlet. Open your notes app and write down 3 things that annoyed or upset you today. It doesn't need to be logical or polite. It can be messy. It can have typos. This isn't for anyone else. It's for you to unload the weight. Your brain is not a trash can. It needs to be listened to, and it needs to be emptied. You aren't running away. You are learning to close the day gently. Step 3. Make your bed a sanctuary, not a battlefield. If you've been lying there for 30 minutes with your mind racing, don't force yourself to stay. Get up gently. Drink some warm water. Look out the window at the quiet night. You aren't completing a task. You are telling your body, the war is over. Psychology warns of conditioned arousal. If you stress in bed often enough, your brain thinks the bed is a place to fight. So the more you struggle, the harder it is to sleep. It's not that your problems are huge. It's that your brain is trying too hard. Your goal right now isn't to sleep instantly, but to break that connection and make your bed a safe space again. You aren't avoiding sleep. You are helping your body rediscover safety. You aren't broken. You just haven't allowed yourself to be weak in a long time. Just stop for a moment. Just breathe. You exhausted yourself all day, smiling and coping by saying, "I'm fine," while carrying the weight of the world. Society demands you be mature and composed, but no one asks if you have any energy left for yourself. Only in the dark, when no one is watching, do you dare to take off the armor, but you've forgotten how to relax. You aren't thinking too much, you just need someone to gently tell you, you have done enough. Tonight, you don't need to reflect. You don't need to fight. You don't need to plan tomorrow. You don't need to answer to anyone, or be better right now. Just lie down. Close your eyes. Don't blame yourself anymore. You are trying your best to live, and that is already enough. So please, let yourself off the hook. Even if you don't fall asleep tonight, that's okay. Just staying with yourself, quietly and gently, is the kindest care you can give.